Hi, this is Sue Henderson again from Jacksonville, Florida, and I am doing my final presentation on the class Assemblies of God, History, Missions, and Governance. To let you know ahead of time that I did not grow up in this denomination. I married into it, and I've been a part of it now for about 25 years, but even that, I came to some knowledge that I didn't have before, even being a part of it for that long. And also, I was kind of brought up to be sort of afraid of some of the things that are involved around Pentecostalism. So this was a very good basis for a foundation of knowledge for me, this class. So I'm talking about the birth of modern Pentecostalism, which birthed out of the Azusa Street Revival from 1906 to 1909. It started with a man, Charles Fox Parham. He began at Bethel Bible School, and Agnes Osman was the first to speak in tongues on January 1st, 1901. The students have been praying and seeking God about it, and she was the first one to be recorded having done so, and that became the prototype for modern Pentecostalism. Parham allowed William J. Seymour to sit in the hallway to listen to his instruction, as there was a type of segregation back then. And Seymour eventually left to Los Angeles, who tried to pastor a small black holiness church where he and his message was rejected. He went to home prayer meetings on Bonnie Bray Street, which continued for about a month. Many began to speak in tongues, which drew large crowds. So in searching for a larger place to meet, they found an abandoned African Methodist Episcopal church on Azusa Street. And the historic history-making services were held, like I said before, from 1906 to 1909. Being with all the tension in today's society with the whole Black Lives Matter and being woke and everything, I appreciate the history that Assembly of God has with racial reconciliation, and through beginning with Seymour. And also women in ministry, such as Jenny Moore, Lucy Farrow, Julia Hutchins, Claire Loom, Florence Crawford, were the first of many Pentecostal ministers out of the Azusa Street Mission. An important legacy is the teaching and practice of the Holy Spirit empowerment for evangelism. Through the many years that I've been a part of the Assembly of God and had the gift of speaking in tongues, I never actually heard that. I had heard it was more for praying the perfect will of God for other people and yourself, and to encourage yourself in the Lord, strengthen yourself in the Lord, but not for the purpose of empowering you to evangelize and spread the gospel. Being that my husband is also a missionary, and we both have gone through the courses for missionary, this is good to know. The Acts 1:8 and empowerment to witness is the outcome of the baptism of the Spirit. Today, missions is an integral part of the regular life of the Assembly of God churches around the world. We have been able to be a part of missions around the world through the Assembly of God, and we are connected to many Assembly of God missionaries all over the world, and we are so glad to have this heritage and a better knowledge of it and understanding of God's plan and purposes of the baptism of the Spirit, and to be able to encourage others in the faith and find out that many others did not know this. So I highly recommend this class. I found it very informative. That also learned that it's not a denomination, it is a cooperative fellowship. So I learned a lot about the organization I've been a part of for many years, and I'm grateful for that understanding. So I encourage you to take the class. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.